Hi guys! So today I figured we could do something fun. I really want to play with a bit of color today, so I want to do something green. Green is actually one of my least favorite colors. It's actually probably my least favorite color, but it depends on the green. But sometimes just like a bright pop of green can be really fun. So the look I'm going to do today might not be the most wearable thing, but I really wanted to do something a bit edgy and fun today. I just wanted to have a pop of color, and I have an idea of what I want to do and what I want it to look like. If it's going to turn out that way, I'm not sure. But I'm going to guide you through it and give you tips on how to do it if you want to do it yourself. So this is a very me type of look. I just really love doing things like this, and it's been a while. So yeah, just stay tuned. I have already done my base and my eyebrows and primed my eyelids. I have done separate videos for how I do my brows and how I do my base. So if you want to know more about how I do that, then please check those out. Because I will not be guiding you through how I do my base every time unless I change something quite a lot compared to what I usually do. So yeah, let's get started. So today I want to do something very bold and green. And I want to have a lot of green like under the eye. So that's actually where I'm going to focus the color. So for this I'm going to use MAC's Chromagraphic pencil. These are very nice for things like this because they blend very easily, and they are very colorful, so they work very well as a base or on their own. So what I'm doing is I'm just drawing a very thick line of this underneath my eye, and then I'm going to be smudging that out after. So this is kind of what you're starting out with, just like a bold green line, and then you want to take like a small dense brush and blend this out. I prefer them to be quite tiny because I would like to wing out the edge here, but if you just want to blend this out and downwards, you can just use a bigger brush if you'd like. So the brush I'll be using is this. I'm actually not sure what kind of brush this is. I bought this a really long time ago. And I've just been using it a lot ever since for things like this and smudging out eyeliner and things. So yeah, we'll just see how this goes. So I'm just going to the edges of where I put down the product and start blending that out. So when I come to the outer edge here, I will follow the lower lash line out into a wing, kind of like how you would do if you were doing an eyeliner on the top part of your eye. This doesn't have to look too perfect, because like if you want to clean up the line after, you can go in with a bit of foundation or concealer. And also I don't want this look to be perfect. I want this to be just a bit edgy. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit more color, because I want to blend it even further down. Also want to pop this on the waterline. Love the face I'm making right now. So I know it looks like this look kind of weird. I just really like it. I just like a heavy under eye sometimes. I just think it's a fun look. So I keep just blending that color around. And when I've gathered a good bit on my brush from mixing around the other product, I will start winging it out. Because I don't put too much product at the end where I want to wing it out, because I'm scared that it'll chunk up a bit and it will be harder to get like a smooth line. So I just went ahead and did the same thing on the other eye. So when your shape is somewhat similar, you can stop here if you'd like to keep it like this. Now it's a bit messy but still quite clean. I would like to clean up the edges a little bit and maybe put on a bit of eyeshadow over it just for it to stay on for a bit longer, because these are creams and they might transfer and move around as the day passes. If you wanted to last throughout the day, if you're going to be wearing this type of look for a long time, you could put a similar shadow over it just to set it a little bit. I actually kind of like it the way it is, but I am going to put a bit over it just because I wanted to stay on all day, as I'll be wearing it for all day. So what I want to do before I put on the eyeshadow is just clean up the edges a little bit, and I just mean like in the wing. I don't want the rest of it to be too clean. So I'm just using an eyebrow brush. Mine looks really terrible. So it's actually kind of a funny story why it looks like this. I managed to burn it. And the way I did that is that I had them drying on the stove. I believe that's what you call it, the stove. And I was going to make some food, and I turned on the wrong plate, I guess. Is it called plate? I can't remember. And so, yeah, the paper caught fire, and I burnt a lot of my brushes. Thankfully, I didn't burn the bristles or anything, so they were still usable. But mine just looks like shit now. So yeah, don't be that clumsy. Preferably dry it somewhere else. But at the time I was living in a tiny apartment, and it was just like the easiest thing to do. I have a little bit of product already left on this brush from cleaning up or a little bit around my brows. I don't really want it to be very sharp. I'm not really putting down a lot of product. I'm just sharpening the edge. So I'm going to go in with a similar green. This green is also by MAC. It's called New Crop. It's a really cool green. It's quite similar to this. It's just a bit cooler in tone. And I would like it to be more like this. So I'm using the exact same brush that I used for blending out the crayon. And before you continue, you might want to check that the shapes are somewhat similar. Obviously our faces are asymmetrical and our eyes are usually different, so getting them completely alike is impossible, but just somewhat alike. So now that I've done my mascara, I'm really liking the way this is looking. I like the edginess, and so I'm going to go in with a little bit of oil on my lids and a little bit on the highest points of my cheeks just to add an effect. So for this, what I like to use is the Essential Oil Stick by MAC. It's like this. So I basically just rub my finger on the top, and then I just apply that to the lid. Technically, you can just apply it directly to the lid if you want to. I'm just scared that I'll mess something up if I do. And I'm mostly placing it on the center of my lid. I'm actually going to use it a little bit on the top of the nose and above my brow as well. And for last, I just want to apply a little bit of something on my lips. I'm the kind of person who usually don't have a lot on my lips if I have a lot on my eyes, because I just feel like it looks too much on me. Some people can wear it, I just feel like I can't. It can just end up being a bit much. Sometimes I feel like it though, but for the most part it's just a bit too much going on over here. So I'm going to apply a little bit of Patent Polish Lip Pencil by MAC. This one is called Revved Up. It's basically a mix between a lipstick, a gloss, and a balm. And it doesn't have a lot of color. It just gives a tint and a little bit of shine. And if you want a lip balm with color, something that's easy to apply and doesn't show up that much for every day, this is a really good product for that. So this is basically it. It's supposed to be a bit messy, it doesn't have to be too perfect. So for last, I'm just going to set it with a bit of Fix Plus. So I think it's really fun to do looks like this. Things that lean a bit more towards fashion and just creative makeup is something that I really enjoy doing. So if you have any ideas or something you want to request, it doesn't have to be a look like this, it could be something else entirely, then please just let me know and I can try and make a tutorial for that. I find a lot of inspiration in a lot of different looks and a lot of different styles of makeup. I basically like everything. So this is basically it. It's very quick, it's very simple, and it looks really cool in my opinion. It's not for everyone, I can totally get that, but I really enjoy both looks like this. After watching a lot of YouTube videos, I know that I should probably be telling you guys to subscribe to my channel, but I don't really like telling people what to do. And I figure if you're actually able to find me here and if you actually like what you're seeing and you're on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you know where the button is. So this is it, guys. This is the look done. I had a lot of fun with this. It was fun to do something this bold. I haven't really done anything like this in a while, so I had a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna try and do more of these. I hope I keep this up. I've been having a lot of fun making these videos, so if you want to see more of what I'll be doing, then please stay tuned for the next one. And I'll see you next time. Bye!